watching Flavor Flav at 30 years old. Now, something literally came up where I had to watch, the flavor of love. Reminiscing on the old world is something, that partakes when I recognize that I'm a mid career rapper like Fabulous. And what ends up happening is the fact that it's dank is the exact same as organic. Okay, so a lot of youngsters don't know nowadays. Literally, what makes the world absorb is you looking at facts of nutrition, facts about the ocean. You're feeling the ocean. That's one of the big reasons why you're absorbed in the old world. And that's for pediatricians, for scientists, and archaeologists all to combine. And that's the old world. The reason why it's so big and why you fail, to get somebody old like me with simple concepts is because there's multiple layers to the situation. That's the difference between dank and cringe, and that's why musicians, people put multiple aspects instead of one thing like graphic design, just to string you along because it's actually true. Partake, literally what it is. It's a whole bunch of, art styles. That's point one. But let's get into, the main reason why I want to watch Flavor of Love. Mainly because I can relate, to the characters in the show. I'm not that much of a character myself because I'm not a female. Literally, I know females do mind shit, but, the truth of the matter is that Flavor Flav had, really good concept. Your time is up, literally, and reason why I'm infatuated with it is because I'm adjacent, and why adjacent people are in the old world is they do everything at once, so everybody does everything separately. Be aware that adjacent people are deadly because what they are is that say if you're a point at the point person that's blue. We're something in the middle because we're everything. We're organic, just like the archaeologists and shit. And the reason why, we're so fucking deadly is because you say one thing, you go on a tangent, you roll us, you run into something that we fucking did, you figure out how good we were on the video game, all because you caught me off guard. Literally, so we played the same game at the same time, you know how nasty I would be. Alright? So, that's very important because adjacent, literally, is better than linear. And people pretend that there was something linear today, try to bring out cringe while I try to make my Uncle Steve for American Dad. Literally, when he is linear, and linear has something to do with construction. You see how they left out the detail? Okay, so let's go on. Literally, I have Freddie that, Tracy Thomas. Literally, back when I was supposed to say, back when I was being put in a crime room, and she looked like she could be honest, why? Because Tracy has a butt. Literally, she's from the older generation when she says that tut is sweet tart, okay? Understand that. Understand it ain't nothing. And I relate a lot to Tiffany, who is New York in real life. And guess what, Lily? I've lived for a long time. Under group home, I would fuck girls like Goldie, in order to survive. This is part of man. Lily, you have to, release your balls, in order to deal with enemies, street strategy enemies. Lily, so what you're gonna end up doing, you're gonna be content fucking an ugly girl because the pretty girl's gonna put you through too much. Now that you got some, now you can't play the same game. Literally, I would fuck ugly girls like Goldie and play, games with girls like New York, fucking Chinese, and all these fucking girls. You have to understand that. And that's true. So what ends up happening while I watch Flavor Flav is a super absorbed concept, literally, where Goldie is, talking smack. Literally, fucking Tiffany is getting in with Hottie. Literally, I used to go to, conventions. I used to pick up a whole bunch of women, but I can pick up a whole bunch of women in a bar. And what ends up happening is I have a baby mama named Mama Sita, her real name is Sita, but she looks like Hottie. That's what happened when I was, running the reality show, is that some of my girls are like Hottie, some of my girls are like delicious. Literally, I have plenty of fucking, Asian bitches. And, Flavor Flav is, a pimp just like me. Let me tell you something. Literally, one of the main aspects of watching Flavor Flav is that every uncle compares it to your deadbeat dad. But when you grow up, you recognize that dad actually went to college. There's something wrong with him. Something eternally wrong with him because Sonny likes to catch him off guard. Literally, when he comes over, Sonny likes to cut corners instead of tell the whole story. It's completely fucking true. But what Sonny does, literally, is only a world. Literally, is that he calls out the politics of what he's doing. Like you're makeable to a woman, the fucking truth. Literally, and it shows through something actually unorthodox. Like a dance battle, literally, and what ends up happening is my dad is directing at the right time, literally. So if we're trying to get the same girl, I'm gonna let her go. You're gonna keep going, literally, and I'm going to play off if she says no. This is the situation if the girl says no. Literally, I'm gonna play off adjacently that I don't give a fuck about her, literally, and when I'm compete for her, I'm gonna wait for when she's in a different mood to fucking get her instead of trying to get her all the time. Like you're sick, like no, I'm not fucking sick. I've been there fucking insane asylum. I'm just as fucking crazy as you. I'm just trying to get by. I don't hold on to that hood nigga stupid shit no more, Sonny. Literally, it's really true. It's really fucking true. And it's awesome, there's so many, girls that look like girls that I slept with, and, and I was also trying to make a reality show called Lego Models. But that's what ends up happening, literally, when you're an adult, you're on the rubber, okay? Literally, so let's get, to another, big aspect of this video, Pumpkin. Just like my mom Punkin, literally, as far as I like to say, Uncle Tom whipped my ass in the hood. I was fucking like a motherfucker, literally. I've been fucking for 3 years, literally. I've been rapping, literally. I was like, I'm making music, literally. So it's either I was making music or fucking, but parties are subjective. But you got to understand that the reason why I watch, Flavor Flav at 30 was to reminisce on the absorbed concept and, relieve, the concept of the old world. And now that I know everything as an adult is crazy, because what Flav is your dad. You see how his skin literally is tight, literally like titanium steel, like fucking Virgo. What Flav does, literally, he goes Jason Lee up, like the guy in the Apple Jacks commercial, literally goes up to Sonny, literally does the right thing at the right time, like a Jason people are, and guess what ends up happening? Literally, he ends up being a Viking. He's a football player. Literally, my son goes to Kennedy. He's a Kennedy Viking. Literally, I saw Viking and Viking at the same time. Literally, and that's why they're all over him, because Flav is, so fabulously adjacent to a point where literally he runs over women. Literally, he doesn't care about women. Literally, not like fucking Brett. Brett was getting caught literally hearing the same girl, pink fucking hair, where Steve got to hug Hulk Hogan and probably kissed him. Literally, with fucking tree. Literally, she was fucking somebody like me, and she was telling Brett to get real and hear where point to point concept, and he read the tutorial. Oh, my uncle's not just about weave, so he fooled me. It's so fucking funny. Literally, like that was supposed to happen. We were supposed to do so. Literally, back when there was ions as a boomer fruit, like wild creature animals, all the sex archaeologists, and there was more, to the situation. Literally, there was this girl, literally that was flat chested, that was white. The girl with the curly hair. I don't know who she was, but I think she's the one who won when they went to her retirement home, and guess what? She looks just like Chantel. I fuck bitches just like Chantel, literally, and Chantel played games with me in high school. She was going big ass titties. I was there when I was a fucking freshman. Literally, they used to have diamond fucking shapes for the back of her fucking jeans. Literally, and I, with these beautiful eyes, couldn't take control. Literally, and then, I learned later, fucking, that I was writing a comic book, she was all in that shit, wearing, pennies with diamonds. And that's the fucking thing I'm talking about. Your president fucking called me. I'm gonna fight an NBA player for one fucking get the twat. And it's fucking true. It's truly fucking true, because what ends up happening is, fucking Chantel was on the fucking show, fucking Goldie was on the show, Pumpkin was on the fucking show, literally, I thought about all that. Literally, I have hoes that look just like fucking Pumpkin, literally, they're fucking same, big ass fucking titties and shit. And with New York fucking roast people, what I recognize about New York is that she speaks to synonyms, literally, and let's be real, they're all trying to be you, UCK, literally fucking, Uncle Tostada, literally, they're all, trying to beat their foes, and what they're doing is funny shit, literally, like they're talking about, shit connected to fucking NASA and shit. Literally, fucking Hottie is fucking doing a tutorial where New York down their face, like literally let somebody, pass by, but New York is doing more than the fucking Fila. It's crazy. It's absolutely fucking crazy, because literally, what is New York? She is Regina, she is envious, she is adjacent. Literally, she is the reason why she has tailor-made, why everybody other fucking men is envious, It's very fucking true. Tiffany goes hard. You have to recognize that. Literally, and if you keep your opinion to yourself, that's why I know about, Flavor Flav in real life, so shun me. But fucking, I have, I have multiple wives, multiple different colors of children, and it doesn't fucking matter, because it's a joke at this time. Literally, what is fucking MJ? Literally, fucking the greatest secretary of all time, because we all know what entertainers are good at, being autistic. But anyways, fucking, this is Mood Tricks, and this is why I watched Flavor of Love at 30.